Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Still on Target. My name is Adrian, and today we're going to talk about the American Security NF5924. Now, the NF series replaced the older SF series. Did get some, did bump up to a 90-minute fire rating. Now, let me go ahead and just walk down some of the features that this thing has. Then I'm going to explain what my requirements were in a safe. This thing has a 90 minutes fire rating at 1200 degrees without the internal temperatures rising over 350. It has 1/4 inch steel on the door. It has 11 gauge steel around the body. It has 9 active bolts, chrome plated, and 5 dead bolts, giving you a total of 14 bolts. So go ahead and someone comes in, cuts the hinges off, that door's not coming out. One of the reasons that I chose this particular one is because it met my requirements, and that's aesthetics is a big part of that right there. I do already have a safe that I keep most of my stuff in, but it's very hard. It's a pain in the butt to access every day. It's got a spin lock, and it's an old spin lock, so you have to be really precise, or it's just something that's good for long-term storage. It is a high security, but getting it every day is a chore. So my requirements were the absolutes out of anything. I'll go from most important to least important. Most importantly, it had to have a good fire rating. It had a good fire rating. Like I said, this thing has 90 minutes at 200 degrees. And living in the city, 90 minutes is more than what I was looking for. I was looking for something at least 30 minutes, maybe 60. This thing has 90 minutes. The 1/4 inch steel door and the 11 gauge body is nice. That met my requirements. In addition to having cameras around the property, dogs, security systems. So fire was number one for me. It is a 600-pound safe. This is a 5924, so it's not very large, but it is a very heavy safe. When you move it around, you know that thing is solid. It's built well. There's quality in it. So in addition to fire and security, almost just as important as those two for me was aesthetics. Because this was going to be a safe that's going to be in my office when guests, people come over, or some of my gun buddies that I wanted something that just looked great inside, something that's easy to admire, that anybody will give compliments, and this meant that it has a high gloss paint, so you can choose your paint options, you can choose your hardware options, and that's what I was looking for. So it is. I mean, you wipe it down, and just that high gloss is just amazing. You could use it as a mirror. So now there is a BF series, which is a line above it. The reason I didn't go with it, because even the 5924, I can't remember the exact weight on that particular model, but it was quite a bit heavier, and this is already heavy. 3 full-grown men getting upstairs was a very dangerous task. So I had to go on the second floor. Otherwise, I would have gone with the BF series. But the NF series fits my needs exactly well. So let's go ahead and stop with the rambling, and let's go ahead and show you the safe. Get a little close-up shots, and so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and unlock the safe first. Since I already set my code, I'm not going to show you that, so let's go ahead and cover you up here for a second. It does open up 180 degrees. The light's not standard. I did go with that option, and it's a very nice option. I highly suggest getting the lights at the very minimum. They do offer the options to add a power strip and a humidifier. I didn't do that because I don't have a humidity problem. And there is an outlet there, so if you want to add a power strip, you can, or if you want to just not deal with it, then you can do that also. But I didn't want to deal with adding lightning, so I went ahead and opted for the lights, and I am so glad I did. This is convertible safe. You can move the shelves around it. All this can come off. You can take everything off you want. It does come with two of these that are metal. So if you don't want, I only use one because I am using one side for rifles. If you're not going to use rifles, you could use the other one, which I have put away, and just make one hard shelf across. And the rest of these are MDF, covered in some nice soft material as well. I do have another one of these put away, so they are very generous with the shelving and the hardware. They give you hardware to mount it. As a matter of fact, they've included some of those polymer inserts if you're gonna drill it into masonry. So the top shelf here does have a. I just want to bring it a little closer here. The top shelf does have a little cutout here for your longer rifles. Now again, this is the 5924. They do have bigger ones. So if you're looking for something for your primary safe, where all your guns are going to go into, maybe go for a larger one. This right here is exactly what I needed for my mostly used weapons. When I go to the guns that I use for steel matches and all that stuff that I use more often go in here. There is a little sensor here. So now let's talk about this door organizer here. I actually didn't expect that. I mean, I did a lot of my research on the safe for the features that I was looking for, not for the features that I wasn't looking for. So when I saw that it came with a premium door organizer, I was pretty happy. That just it expanded my options more. I can stick more stuff on here. So here's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead bolts, and then you got the 9 active bolts around here. By the way, here's one of the fire seals here. Here's another one here. So there you have it. It's a very, very, very beautiful safe. It's full of features that looks very high end for not such a high end price. This is their NF series or mid grade, and I mean, I just couldn't be happier. So I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. If you're looking for something that has good fire and security features as well as beauty, then look no further than AMSEC's NF series. Until next time, thanks for watching. Subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys later. You know what? I did forget to mention something. Where is it? Here it is. They give you touch-up paints, okay? They give you touch-up paints. I'm gonna guess this is a primer because it's like clear, and this looks more like the color that the safest. I'm gonna give those instructions, which I'm glad because I have no idea how to do this. But the reason that's nice, because this high gloss paint is very beautiful. It is durable, but it's I guess I'm not that short, right? It is very durable, but it's you bang it around, you are gonna chip it, which is exactly what I did because I wanted to cheap out on professional movers, and on the very back where you can't see it, I did bang it against. It's my wife. Yeah, baby. Making a video on the safe right now. Yes. Alright, my wife said hi. I'm going to put you on hold for a while, finish this up real quick. So, it does come with the touch-up paints. I'm not going to use it because it's in the back, but if I sell it, or if it was in the front, I'd use it. So that's a very nice feature to have. They included that. That's one of the features that I was looking for that was included, which is very nice. So kudos to AMSEC for doing that. So there you go. Alright, video's over now for us.